bong, bing bong.
He's also on YouTube. You saw a very good version because copyright reasons. VXC full and conversion. To Patreon or channel membership. Stop the link in the description below. Come to go check that out. And at the end of this part, we will talk about the movie and review.
No, I'm not talking about jack squat.
Let's finish this movie, huh?
Okay, whatever.
पहचानना क्या है? छठी मंजिल पे अकेला हूँ, आओ ना।
कहाँ? ऊपर? ऊपर.
Everybody's gonna meet up. It's like Nick from New Girl.
Vikram!
They didn't see him though.
मैं उस खून की अकेली गवाह थी। उसने मुझे भी मारने की कोशिश की, लेकिन किसी तरह मैं अपनी जान बचाकर वहां से भाग निकली।
अच्छा वो सब ठीक है, लेकिन मेरी एक बात समझ में नहीं आती कि पुलिस कमिश्नर विक्रम चौहान का खून क्यों करेगा?
पंचे ये मैं भी नहीं जानती क्यों।
मैं बताता हूँ।
Zaddy's here.
क्योंकि निशा मेरी इकलौती बहन थी। माँ बाप के मरने के बाद मैंने उसे अपनी बच्ची की तरह पाला था। एक दिन उसने मुझसे कहा कि वो एक लड़के से प्यार करती है, उससे शादी करना चाहती है। उस लड़के का नाम था विक्रम चौहान। जब पोस्टमार्टम की रिपोर्ट आई तब उसके खून में ड्रग्स पाया गया। जब मैंने तहकीकात शुरू की तो ये बात सामने आई कि मेरी बहन की दौलत पाने के लिए विक्रम उसे ड्रग्स का इंजेक्शन देता था। मेरी तकदीर अच्छी थी कि आप लोगों ने अनजाने में उसकी लाश को एयर कंडीशनिंग डक्ट में रखा, जहां से वो सरकती हुई स्टेज पर
कितने साल पुरानी होगी?
यही शेर खान है।
यस बॉस।
माल का पैसा पुड़िया पुड़िया पुड़िया।
अरे खिसक गया है क्या? बाबले पुड़िया पुड़िया पुड़िया
पुड़िया पुड़िया पुड़िया।
इन्हें मालूम होगा बंटी कहाँ है? यही तो मेरे बॉस है।
कुल्लू मुझे इन लोगों ने बदला। बॉस, ये सब उसको बॉस बोल रहे हैं, यानी कि ये सब खुफिया पुलिस है। इन्हीं ने शेर खान को पकड़ा है। तो चारों तरफ से पुलिस ने घेर दिया है बॉस।
Oh yes, that's been there. That's been there the whole time. Why didn't they all just run downstairs?
Now don't panic, don't panic. Only 2 people at a time.
Only 2 people at a time.
If you grab hold of it.
Welcome to London.
I love you.
Oh God, the arm's going out of control.
Move back, move back.
Rick was in this.
electrocuted are just fine.
And I'll...
जो कुछ भी हुआ उसके लिए मैं माफी चाहता हूं। ये रहे आपके पासपोर्ट। जब भी ठीक हो जाए तो आप लोग जा सकते हैं।
Those lights were about to fall off that car.
Whew! All right.
Whew! Man, we know what kind of endings this director likes.
Off the rails.
What he did the remake of the Mohanlal Scary.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah.
Well, but the ending of that wasn't this, right?
No, this was him saying, "We're just gonna do whatever the heck we want to do. We're gonna go as far out, bizarre, weird, as possible."
It was fun because I enjoyed it. Not as much as I enjoyed Perry, but
right.
Because for it was interesting because for a while I was like, okay, this one's trying to do a little more plot than Perry or Perry or whatever the names of those are.
Yeah.
And I was enjoying it, and then I think it took it a little too far.
Yeah,
and it lost its momentum in the second half.
Yeah.
Like the back end of the second half before the big thing.
Yeah,
where it was like explaining everything, unless that was like the intent to be like extremely over the top and like this is supposed to be ridiculous, and it was.
Yeah.
But I felt like it lost a little bit of its momentum there in the second half, where I wanted more of the end kind of in that 30-minute stretch. Like
to have a little bit of a tie-in, like the last films,
Perry or whatever that
exactly the last two.
Obviously, maybe this was going for something a little different, and I still enjoyed it.
I did too,
but I definitely think it dropped off in the second half outside of before the all hell broke loose.
It's a bronze for me in that way because if it were the only difference between a bronze and a silver is that a bronze is I won't go out of my way to watch it again. A silver is I would watch it again. This one is one of those.
I'd watch parts of it.
I might watch parts of it, but I probably won't. It was entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
It was entertaining.
But
I didn't enjoy it so much that if somebody said, "Hey, we're gonna watch BHAGAM BHAG, do you want to watch it with us?" I'd probably say, "No, I've seen it."
I did enjoy Akshay and Govinda together.
I have to write that title down.
I would have loved even more.
Yeah, even more of them
together being ridiculous.
Them, yes.
It was nice that we finally got to a Govinda film.
BHAGAM BHAG.
There was just news about Akshay and this director.
Oh, really?
And Taboo. They're doing a new film together.
Really?
Which is their first venture again since the
first
Perry.
Perry.
It was just announced. Akshay, Taboo.
That's so interesting. Well, cool.
And this, is it this one? This one. Booth
Bangla.
No. Sorry, this is the one that's about to come out.
Okay.
How many times has Akshay worked with him?
It looks like it's a bunch.
Akshay and Paresh
Rawal. Man.
How are the more recent ventures of them? Let's see. I feel like it was so him and Saif, Mohanlal and him. Did he direct the original Bulbul as well? The one that we really enjoyed?
Right.
What was that one called?
I don't remember.
It's a long name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Starts with an M. It might be on his top. What's the original Bulbul? I think he just likes to remake his stuff, so maybe he just does Malayali and then remakes it in Hindi.
Got 86 titles in there under the directing tab.
I'll see the title and I'll recognize it. No, that was Fafa's father directed that.
I don't remember.
That's right. That was Fafa's father directed the original model.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Same thing. That it just said I enjoyed especially the first half and then the end. I enjoyed a lot of the really ridiculous moments, and I enjoyed it with before we found out exactly what was happening. I was like, okay, is she a ghost? I didn't know where the story was going, but then I think it went a little too far,
and all the white people were just gloriously horrific. All the background,
it definitely fits these movies
gloriously.
More than the drama movies.
No, when you're making a grounded film, they don't work. But in this, it's a gift. It's a gift.
And they're all Australian.
The dubbing was all done in Australia.
Yeah, just terrible.
Terrible.
This ending was even more absurd than Pure Hair Perry.
It was so absurd. I lost. I was like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't understand why anybody's doing what they're doing. Okay. Well, he went into okay, he's coming out on a rocket. Great.
Yeah.
There's a beehive that we didn't see before.
I love the beehive.
That's great.
I love the beehive.
Okay.
I love that.
We're going to run up to the roof rather than down the stairs. That makes all the sense in the world.
You're looking for too much logic.
No one's
there.
going to have any bee stings.
Looking for too much logic.
Yeah,
there.
I guess. Yeah,
I loved Akshay's stance in the end. I
in the
want to
hospital.
put you in a hospital bed just to do that. Just like why his arms are in cast. Why is he on his stomach?
That's a great Halloween costume. If I could figure it out to just walk around with that and my arms in the back and walk around with it, that would. Nobody would know what I was doing unless I was in India. But
I do enjoy when we watch these kind of movies because a lot of them are very meme-worthy, GIF-worthy. And
Yeah.
I've seen that Akshay smile.
yeah,
Even though in like this, it's like not a big deal. But right when he turned, I was like, I've seen that Akshay smile meme a billion times. Watch. I'll send it to you right now. Watch. I bet if I put Akshay, it'll come up. It didn't. God, he has a lot. He has a lot. And I'm going to, yeah, like I said, even though I did like Pure Hair Perry and Harry,
I like them more.
Harry Dairy. I'm beginning to really appreciate his comedy style.
Yeah,
and
I am
understand it.
I am too.
And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Right.
I get why he's so funny and why people love him in his comedic roles.
Correct.
Because I think he
it.
has very good comedic timing.
Yeah.
He's very over the top.
Yeah.
And but it works.
It does.
And with
Much more.
Govinda as well. I wanted even more between them two.
Yeah.
Of just being ridiculous. Like those moments where they didn't say anything and they were just kind of reacting to each other.
Yeah. That was good.
They both have really good comedic timing.
Yeah. No, but that's why those other two for me were gold, which means I will. It's not just I could watch them again. I will watch those again.
Those are both consistently funny throughout the entire
those
thing.
those are
There's
movies
no
that
lull.
if they're on, I'm leaving it on. I will watch that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no lull.
No.
In those films.
Yeah.
Especially Pure Hair Perry.
Yeah, they're yeah.
Pure Hair. I'm saying these names wrong, but I can't.
Of course.
I don't even know what they are. I think they had some banger musical numbers in this though.
They did. The big one on the boat where they were ripping off Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
That was a spectacle. And then the other music parts of it, freaking operatic orchestral gold, man.
But that happened in Hair Perry and Hair Perry.
He likes to do stuff like that.
It's kind of almost like Shankar.
Yeah.
With comedy.
Right, with comedy. It's very similar.
In terms of just like
Off the rails. We're
these
just
are
going to
like
do whatever we want to do.
massive numbers.
I love the opening number.
It doesn't fit like
We got off to a great start with the opening number. Again, yeah, entertaining.
yeah.
If it's a one and done for me. I saw it, I enjoyed it, it was entertaining, and that's
I think
that's
if
all.
there wasn't a lull, I think you could have been even
Probably.
more.
I might have, if the ending hadn't been story-wise just so, like, what?
Yeah. I don't think we needed it. I think you could have stayed to like
Yeah, just keep it simple.
oh, she was a ghost. Honestly, that would have been great.
Keep it simple.
I mean,
He was that, and she was his daughter's sister, and
I'm wondering, like I said, you guys can let us know. I wonder if that was part of like the comedy. It's like this is ridiculous.
so ridiculous. Probably.
Like, and obviously for the time, obviously 2006 was different. So maybe we missed all that. But we did get the glasses reference though.
We did again, and I laughed a lot.
I feel like
Entertaining.
I feel like Govinda's side. I feel like I've seen with a side hat before. So I wonder if that was also another kind of tip of the cap to one of his old films.
Felt like it could be
as well. God, I would love just a Pure Hair Perry Mary Dairy with Akshay and Govinda.
Yeah, more comedies with them
Maybe
because they're a good pair.
they are a very good pair.
Yeah.
I think he's in like every comedy ever.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Paresh. Wawa.
Yeah.
And I know he's known as a thespian too. Like he's known as like the original Pankaj. Has Pankaj talked about like he's one of his like people he always looked up to?
I don't know. We've mentioned that before.
What should be our next Govinda?
Yeah, this was our first Govinda.
God, it took forever.
We can now say we've seen a Govinda, but how about one where is there another one we should see with him?
I know he's known for more of his comedies like these. And so maybe since we're kind of now putting our foot in the water with Akshay.
Yeah.
Literally. And we're kind of understanding the comedy a lot better.
Yeah.
Maybe we're ready. I know he's did a lot with Big B. He has quite a few movies with Big B. Do you think you could appreciate, because I could, Amir Akbar Anthony, you know?
Not the blood, but I might be able to.
God, it's so good. I'm just remembering the food.
After seeing Akshay, I might be able to appreciate more the Bulbulia with Akshay.
Yeah, who knows, man? Because I know other people also said like it didn't hold a candle
an acquired
to
taste.
the original. I don't remember that much. Maybe we just didn't know.
That's what I'm learning for sure. Is that Hindi comedy, Indian comedy?
You literally just have to
is an acquired taste.
You just have to let go.
You have to let go.
Yeah.
And you have to let it have the flavors that only it has, and set aside
everything. Yeah. And it's a fun ride when it's done well.
But I don't know. I'd be willing to watch it again.
Yeah. But obviously he has.
It's like Hajmola. Honestly, when I first tasted Hajmola, it was horrendous, and I didn't understand why anybody would like it. And I've reached a place now where I don't go out of my way to have Hajmola, but if it's available, I'd have it, and I kind of like it now.
Yeah.
That's a perfect analogy of what's happened with me with Indian comedy. Yeah. Well, at first, for me, it was good grief, why? And now I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Just so I would absolutely be open to watching Akbar Anthony again.
Man, that movie was so...
I know you loved it.
Me and my wife both loved it.
You loved it.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
Let us know what our next Akshay, Govinda, Paresh, Wawa for this director. Say his name.
Priyadarshan.
Obviously the god of Hindi comedy.
Apparently so.
In the early 2000s, especially late 90s, early 2000s. I feel like that gives a lot away in the second, which is why I didn't read it originally. Things will go worse when they find out the actor's committing suicide.
Yeah, that second sentence should
all you need is the first one. The member of the ground troop
fall in trouble when they're framed for murder. That's all. The other one gives a little too much away. Because it doesn't
not that
serve
obviously.
You. It's much better to have no idea that she should be have any suspicion toward her. That's much better.
Yeah.
But
anyway, hope you enjoyed the watch along with us. I know we're on a Akshay comedy binge right now.
Funny time.
But I know a lot of you have been waiting for that. People have been waiting
a long time
to get to Hindi comedies because we got through a lot of like the Hindi classics.
There's so many stupid babies that have been around since day one, and you've gotten used to knowing someday my choice will come. And we eventually get there. Years later. Maybe.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know what our next Hindi watch-along should be. Any comedy watch-along. If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a very good version because of copyright reasons. If you like to see full-on version of this and other Hindi comedies, including Hair, Perry, Mary, Dairy Fairy.
Tons of stuff over on there.
And other Hindi films. You can have to Patreon or channel memberships. I'll put the link in the description below or the pinned comment so you can go check that out. What should be our next Hindi watch-along? Comedy, Akshay, Govinda, otherwise. Let us know what those should be. Let us know what you thought about this movie and anything else we need to know down below.